Carolina over the line. Andre Nestrashil. Now Victor Rask, who played well against Detroit. Andre Sekera with a bomb swallowed by Corey Schneider. Let's
go for Schneider award.
The Devils have 24 points in the standings. Carolina with 19. Carolina 5-6-1 at home. Eric Staal centering this line with Jeff Skinner and Elias Lindholm. A stinging shot from Ron Hainsey. Merrill gets to it. Merrill hampered by Jay McClement. McClement sets up Sekera. His shot, a good block. Steve Bernier coming out at him. Sekera out of the corner. McClement. Nastrashil off the goalpost. It's loose. Eric Staal locates it. Staal in control. Skinner, who had 10 shots on goal last night. He'll assert. Stopped by Corey Schneider. Loose in back of the goal. The line this way. Sekera from the boards. He'll look it over. Andre Sekera holding onto it all the way through. Skinner. It's blocked. A good block by Green. A rebound stopped. Corey Schneider robs Jiri Tlusty. Look it over. New Jersey dropping back in that disciplined box. Now it's played here by Falk for Gerby. Gerby attacking through the box. Schneider shuts it down. The shot taken by Victor Rask, and the Devils dump it out. Peter Harold, and the Devils get it out. Zidlitsky's out of the box. Here's Tuomo Ruutu. Zidlitsky in the slot. A backhander turned out by Ward. Glove down by Tuomo Ruutu. Former Hurricane off escape.
Warm-ups. I think Tuomo Ruutu said hello to everybody in the building.
Patrick Dwyer with a shot, pinballing off the pad of Corey Schneider. Eric Jelena. That's not a surprise. Moving down the wall here, Jacob Josephson. Michael Ryder, who's in a rut right now. He's gone 13 games without a goal. That shot blocked by Harrison. John Merrill moves up for the Devils. It's free this way, and Carolina will get to it. Good look at Jiri Tlusty losing control, though, to Jaromir Jagr. Back it goes. John Merrill stopped by Ward. A big rebound. He gets a hold of the second chance. Now Gomez. What about it? They were guarded at all. Anton Hudobin has been very ready for this one. Still looking for his first win, but he's played well. It's chipped right on. Good stop by Corey Schneider off the stick of Patrick Dwyer. Controlling it now, Lindholm. Picked off by Michael Ryder. He'll start it back for New Jersey. To the outside, Tuomo Ruutu. His shot patted down by Cam Ward, and no rebound. Nestrashil turning back for Carolina. Inside again for Staal. Nestrashil on the doorstep. His stick tied up by Zidlitsky. Off the paddle of Schneider. Zidlitsky now along the board.
I don't think it was a hook.
Nestrashil with a shot shut down short side by Corey Schneider. Rask turning with it. Lyles, a stutter step. He goes to work on Ruutu. John Michael Lyles. Nestrashil is right there. And again, Corey Schneider ties it up. Josephson went down. Nestrashil losing control. Jacob Josephson rallies back. His shot caught off by Cam Ward. Loose for Victor Rask. Out to center ice. Glove down by Terry. Left off for Gerby. Nathan Gerby with a shot. Caught by Corey Schneider. A jam and back of Cam Ward. Zubris up top. Eamon Severson goes across now. Andy Green shot off the side of the goal. Laid here along the boards and waiting for it, Elias Lindholm.
In your own building and making a mistake.
Jagr in control with a shot negated by Cam Ward. Zubris fights off a man. Jay Harrison, back it goes. Peter Harold will slam one off a body. Zubris, great save by Ward. And a good stick by Jay McClement. Jelena had it, lost it. Lindholm on him. Elias Lindholm grinds it all the way back. He'll cut. Stop on a dime. Try to make it happen. Lindholm out in front. Malone with a chance and a good save by Corey Schneider. Played along here, right out in front. Good pass by Hainsey. Falk again. They score! Traffic out in front. And a bullet from Justin Falk. And the Hurricanes finally break the ice.
This is the intelligence off of an icing play. Guys have to stay on the ice. I saw Rask look around. He knew this was an important draw. And the Hurricanes, Hainsey and Falk work the blue line. The Devils are tired. They can't get off, so you got to keep it in. And there's the support from Rask, helping out Falk. Hainsey jumps at the right time. Our number one game key is get
an assist along with Nestrashil on Falk's fourth. Terry Harrison with a shot swallowed by Corey Schneider. Fished out by Nestrashil and back out to center ice. Andre Nestrashil with a tight turn. Through the middle, a good pass for Rask. His shot bodied down by Schneider. The rebound is cleaned up by Eric Jelena. On good play by Falk. They turn it back. Gerby for Nash. Riley Nash across. A chance for Dwyer. Shut down by Corey Schneider. Roll. Up top, Sekera. Move to the outside, it's Jeff Skinner, guarded by Steven Giunta. Down the wall he goes. Skinner, stall, patted down by Schneider a couple of times as they whack at it. It's still free. Rask now again for Gerby. Nathan Gerby asserts. Laid along for Nash. Rask looks it over. Riley Nash one more time. Holding, shooting one, caught. No screen, and Corey Schneider saw it all the way. 6.5 left in the period. Damon Severson leaves it there for Jaromir Jagr. Jagr pinned a bit by Falk. He'll stay with it. He'll skirmish out in front as Marty Havlat took a spill provided by Andrej Sekera. Devils out to center. Scott Gomez. Over the line, Jagr for the front. It goes by him. Jordan covered him. Marty Havlat, Scott Gomez again. Scotty Gomez, Jagr with a shot. Sealed off by Ward. He hangs on. Option, Ron Hainsey. Hainsey deep in his own zone. The pass picked off. Scotty Gomez. Gomez out in front. They score! Jagr in game number 1500 ties the game.
Hainsey back together. Carolina, this is a bit of a freebie because Hainsey can't execute to Dwyer. They were out of sync. That leads to the turnover. And Scott Gomez, who went to New Jersey's camp on a PTO.
Skinner, a shot tipped on the way through there for the taking. Harrison mops it up, but not out. Zidlitsky at the point. They turn Michael Ryder. Ryder holding his shot. Ward got a piece of it. And back of the goal, New Jersey has energy. Now it's Ryder. 4-on-4 wise, Carolina has yet to score a goal in this scenario. The Devils have scored once. Through the slot, Marty Havlat, a backhander shut down by Cam Ward. He gets to it by Ron Hainsey. With 10 seconds left in the power play, Gomez, Jagr circling off Ward. They score! Adam Henrique got the inside track. Picked up a beautiful pass, and the Devils have a 2-1 lead.
So much of this has to do with Jagr. Merrill, I thought, too, I really noticed wearing 7, how well he sees the ice. And Henrique just wins the race to the net. So watch the left side of your screen. Both defensemen chase Jagr.
The blue line, and the Hurricanes regroup. Through the center zone, Nestrashil ahead for Rask. Kalusti to the outside. His shot caught off. Then Schneider lost it. Victor Rask, John Merrill.
Harold and Gerby, 2 former Boston College Eagles. And interesting to see Falk and Sekera back together.
Here comes Lyles with a shot, bodied down by Corey Schneider. Out of the corner, Carolina jumping on it. Pinned a bit by Zidlitsky. Punched out to Adam Henrique. 16:29 left to go in this third period. Eric Staal swings it across. Here comes Justin Falk. His shot off the blocker of Corey Schneider. It pinballs along for Zidlitsky. Ball to the outside of Merrill. Throws on the brakes. Skinner in support. Jeff Skinner. It's his turn now. He'll dance with it. Staal down deep. Power move off the pad of Schneider. Skinner again. He'll cut. His shot turned out nicely by Corey Schneider. Hainsey hammers one well off the mark, looking for a tip. Yuri Talusti covering up. Rolling puck. Off the boards, Hainsey. His shot headed down by Schneider. Hitting, no doubt. It's great to see. Here's a chance. Fork time by Eric Staal off the stick. Andy Green in tight again. Stopping and starting Jeff Skinner. Here he comes. He puts on a show. Better save by Corey Schneider. On Merrill in his own zone. Tuomo Ruutu. Out to neutralize the lead pass. Here's Michael Ryder. He's in for a chance maybe. Severson just wide. Beautiful pass by Michael Ryder. That note.
Well, you look at where Jagr set up a goal and scored it, where you need to go to score in this league.
They almost do here. Schneider shuts it down. Victor Rask on the doorstep.
Is it Jagr?
That's how they started. Lindholm with a shot. Good save by Corey Schneider. Gerby, great reaction, forked wide. As Schneider reacted to it, then Lindholm had the chance right out in front. Justin Falk in control. He'll hinge ahead. Skinner is camped out. It goes by him. Rejected by Harold. He springs Henrique. Adam Henrique walks in. A backhander caught by Cam Ward. To it is Sekera, wide of Schneider. He never saw it. Now it's Gerby turning off the end wall. 48 seconds left. Here comes Sekera out in front. Toulouse-D is defended. A good job converging by Gianton Bernier. Gerby, what a save! Corey Schneider, none better there. Here it comes. Bernier a block. Sekera again. Stopped by Schneider. Gerby a chance. It goes wide. 3 seconds on the clock. Sekera moves up, and the Devils hang on.